All golfers have a hope to get better, but you need more than hope. You need a plan. You need a game improvement plan with clear steps that will take your game to the next level. There is a standard universal system used in all industries to analyze and solve problems. For example, if you went to a doctor with a medical problem, they don't immediately begin writing you a prescription based on their opinion. The first thing the doctor does is run some tests, gives you a physical, maybe does an x-ray or get a blood profile. They don't develop your health improvement plan based on speculation. They base it on objective medical data. Law enforcement also uses this universal system. There was an episode in the CSI TV series where Gil Grissom, the lead detective, arrived at the scene of the crime, and the old policeman waiting for him told Gil who he thought committed the crime and asked Gil his opinion. And Gil responded, "I'll just wait and follow the evidence." The universal system doesn't solve medical problems or crimes by guessing or following someone's opinion. The advanced way, the scientific way, follows objective data, follows the evidence. The golf instruction industry not only doesn't use this universal system, they have never established or promoted any standard procedure for players or instructors to follow to help solve a golfer's scoring problem. This is one of the reasons less than 15% of golfers can break 90. The on-target game management system is based on this universal problem-solving procedure and takes the guesswork out of how to custom design each player's score improvement plan. The on-target system begins with understanding the domino effect between your swing and your score. Sometimes we need to be reminded of the obvious. Your total score is the accumulation of all the results of every shot you hit during a round of golf. The result of a single shot is determined by the ball's flight after you hit it. And everything the ball does, how far it goes, how high it goes, how much it spins and curves, is a direct result of only one thing, and that's the laws of physics and motion that exist at the moment of impact. During impact, the physics that exist is determined by the club's position, which is determined by the body's position. And the body's position was determined by all the swing movements prior to impact. It's a domino effect where one domino falls into the next domino and so on. The first domino is the swing, and the last domino is the score. If you want to change your score, you have to change one or more of those dominoes. But which one do you change first? We know when it comes to problem solving, you cannot apply a solution until you clearly identify the cause. And you cannot clearly identify the cause until you identify the problem. The correct way to solve your scoring problem is to begin with the last domino and first develop a scoring profile. Like the doctor and the detective, you don't guess at why your scores are high. You gather data and follow the evidence. But unfortunately, the most common way players and instructors try to solve scoring problems is to begin with the first domino, the swing. When you begin with swing changes, you are applying solutions before identifying causes. You're like a country doctor before X-ray and MRI machines. You're like the old policeman who wants to guess at who committed the crime instead of following the evidence. When you start with swing changes, you are forced to guess at causes, and this too often leads to making the wrong change, and it has no effect on the score, or worse, the score goes up. A good teacher working on the wrong thing hurts the player just as much as a bad teacher. If you want to lower your score, you first have to know what part of your game is contributing the most to your high score. You must first gather comprehensive statistics on every part of your game. The pros on the PGA Tour use ShotLink, which is an advanced shot tracking system that provides over 200 statistics on every part of their game. Having these comprehensive statistics allows them to design an advanced game improvement strategy. But amateur golfers didn't have access to an advanced shot tracking system. They couldn't develop a useful scoring profile. Yes, some golfers keep a few common statistics like greens in regulation or number of putts. There are websites and apps for your phone to help you keep these statistics. But these statistics are too general and only scratch the surface of what you really need to know. In order to have an advanced game improvement system, OnTarget had to first design an advanced shot tracking system, one that provided more specific statistical detail. It also had to be simple and easy to use during a round of golf. After several years and several prototypes, we now have PowerTracker, a revolutionary new shot tracking system only available to the members of the On Target Golf Association. For a detailed presentation, please watch the Power Tracker video. After power tracking several rounds, you will review your statistical report and see what part of your game is costing you the most strokes. The next step in the system is to set specific statistical goals you want to improve. You will select one short game and one full swing project. An example of a full swing project may be to increase the percent of greens hit from the fairway between 125 and 175 yards. You set a goal to raise your current 27% to 40%. Now you have a clear objective goal that is directly tied to your ability to shoot lower scores. Now every change you make in your swing is evaluated by whether it moved you closer to your goal or not. If you make a swing change that has no impact on your score, it was the wrong change. Imagine taking a lesson and you tell the instructor, I want you to increase my percent greens in regulation from 27% to 40%. Now that instructor has real accountability. But the on-target game management system is not just for members who take lessons. In fact, since 95% of golfers don't take lessons, the on-target system was designed so golfers could follow this program on their own. We even have a program where two members or even your regular foursome can follow the program together and help each other. After completing your scoring profile and selecting your projects, next you will develop your ball flight profile, impact profile, and swing profile. As a member of the OGA, you will be able to follow the on-target video training course, which has organized all the information and activities in chapters. By watching each chapter's list of short videos, you'll be able to custom design your own score improvement plan by yourself or with a friend and take your game to the next level.